morning. Welcome to Table Talk. We are happy to have you with us. I'm Sandy, and with me today again is Shannon.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is January still,
Yes.
but we're going to be talking a lot of Valentine's.
Yes.
Um,
We have. I told Sandy this morning. I feel bad because sometimes I think, oh, I'm going to remember and answer everybody's questions while we're talking, and then I forget them.
Yeah.
Because I'm old and I don't remember things as well as I
No.
used to. So I
You're busy.
made a little list.
Oh, good.
I made a little list of questions and things people wanted to ask.
Okay. And I've got some information on the bowl club first, though. If you're watching and you're part of our bowl club and you receive your kit and it does not have the bowl with it, there should be a little note inside telling you that we did not want to delay your kits being sent to you. We had a delay in getting the bowls here. They're supposed to arrive Monday, the additional bowls we ordered. As usual,
I say, well, they're usually quicker.
they're usually,
too,
yeah, I was like,
and
oh,
they
that's no
didn't.
problem because.
But I do let the record show. I told Sandy, you're going to have between 600 and 650 join this club. And she said, no. And we are right between 600 and 650.
Yep, we are. So I have set a cap.
Have you set a cap?
I have set a cap.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's a lot.
So there is a cap in there. There are still some openings, but I have capped it. But I thought if we got you your kits, you could be doing your stitching,
Right.
and then we'll ship your bowls as soon as they arrive, and then you'll be ready to display.
Right.
But I didn't want to wait to send the kits.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And then one thing we forgot to mention last week that you and I talked about was I have probably like 4 people in the bowl club that have just said, please ship me the floss every month.
Yes.
And we haven't ever done that before. We're going to kind of try it this year. So if you want the floss, just all the floss shipped to you every month, let me know. But it will be your responsibility to email me if you say, okay, I have way too much black or I have way too much white. Please don't ship that one, and I can make a note. So when we start getting floss people, I have little stickies and I write the names and I write the colors and I keep a tally of how much we need, and then I bring it in to the store and I give it to Kathy, and Kathy starts pulling floss and putting them in bags for you. So we're happy to try that,
Right.
see how it goes, but be
my
aware
con-
I will ship everything unless you tell me not to.
Right,
So be
because-
really sure you want to do that.
Yeah, because I will repeat colors.
Right.
We used B5200, the bright white.
Right.
I can guarantee you I'm going to
You
use that
use that a
again.
lot. Yeah.
But if for your convenience you just want to say, oh, just ship it all, we're happy to do that. But know that you will probably get some repeats of colors.
Right.
So.
And also on the floss note, I do have some customers that have done our bowl clubs and our monthly stitches before that will ask me to send extra floss.
Right.
They'll have a project and they need, and so if you make a note and say, please also send and tell me the numbers, I'm happy to call Kathy and she pulls it, and we try to make sure that we have those colors too.
And if you want it just sent with your bowl club, that's just easy way for us to do it, and you're
Right.
not paying additional shipping because you're
Right.
already paying your shipping. So anytime you can just
Yes.
email Shannon and say, send this with my bowl club.
Right, yeah. So even if it's the bowl club's not about ready to be sent, we can,
happy
Kathy
to do
hangs
that.
on to things, and we try to be organized as much as we can.
And we try and help as much as we can.
We do.
So-
And sometimes we don't have the floss in the store, but we
go get it.
We go get
somewhere
it.
else if we have to.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And
I mean, I order floss weekly.
continually
Because,
you have floss going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you never know. Someone's going to come in and buy a bunch of a color that we were like, oh,
Yeah.
we're out of that again.
So can we talk though about the floss color that you would love people to order?
Which one? The one I ordered way too much of?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what the color is.
I can't remember the color, but you got like 30 or something, didn't you?
Well, because I ordered 12. Are we talking hand dyed or are we talking
Hand dyed.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I also did the same thing one time on a DMC floss. One of my companies, anyway, on my purchase orders, I have to put that I'm ordering 12 skeins of floss. But on the purchase order I'm doing with the company, the order I'm placing, I have to put 1 because that's a box of 12.
For the DMC.
Right, for DMC. So mine's 12, theirs is 1. Well, I put like 12 boxes of a brown instead of one box of brown.
Yeah.
So we have boxes of this DMC brown.
Brown. You need to use that in your bowl club.
I've signed a 5-year lease, so maybe we'll sell it in 5 years. I don't know.
But we did, there was one time,
Yeah.
because I do the same thing when I type, you hit extra numbers. And we had you had ordered a Classic Colorworks. And
Meant to order
I get the
or something.
emails because they just come to me, and so they emailed me, and you meant to order like 3,
and I ordered
310.
Oh, good gravy.
And they emailed me and said, "Did you really want this much?" And I said, No, we don't.
I am not as big a mess as I seem to be.
No, you're not at all. I will tell
But-
you, I'll tell you what the problem is. You are trying to do so much all by yourself.
Well,
and so you try to go fast, and yeah,
those mistakes happen. So I was glad they caught that.
I was glad they caught that too. But there was one where you ordered like 35 or
Yeah,
something.
and we will. It's hand dyed, and we'll go.
Yeah,
through
we'll go through it. But
You know, it was like, oh,
we kept
man.
telling Sandy, why don't you use a hand dyed floss in your
Yeah.
your bowl club?
Oh, I don't want to. I can't go there because I can't
get it in.
get it in
Yeah.
quantity enough, fast enough. To,
Right,
yeah.
right. I do
love
know
hand-dyed
people
threads.
that will just take the colors
Yeah.
and then do hand-dyed threads,
I've
and
seen
they're
some
beautiful.
people on the Facebook group.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
switching
it's
up
beautiful.
colors
So,
and using
yeah.
the hand dyes,
Which
I
we
love that.
encourage.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
love it, and I
Do-
love to see changes you make.
Yeah, do your thing.
You had someone ask if I was going to do a tutorial.
Yes.
Okay, I will do a video of finishing the little bag. The pillow's pretty straightforward. I think my instructions are pretty
So
straightforward on
turn
that. It's the same method we did last year in our bowl club. The bag is a little different, and so I will post that on our Facebook group,
Okay.
that video.
Perfect.
So I'll get that
And
filmed.
then maybe you can just send it to Ariel, and she can also
And she
put
can
it
also
on
put
the
it, yeah, on YouTube.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. It's not hard, but sometimes it helps to have someone show you versus reading. So
Yeah. Some of us are visual learners. I'm more a visual learner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why usually my patterns have lots of diagrams.
Yes.
I'm a visual learner.
Yeah. But you have been writing patterns for a very long time, so
Yeah.
that, yeah. Anyway, okay, so one of the questions that we had was, somebody said, what is the Jane Austen game? And I
Oh.
ran upstairs and grabbed it out of Nicole's closet. It's called the parlor game, Pride and Prejudice.
Uh-huh. So there's other parlor games
I guess, I
besides
don't know.
Pride and Prejudice.
So like the example on the front, it says, so the card that you would read says, books, music, and blank are really all I need to be content. And so this card here said large mixed parties. So some of them are kind of funny.
That would be hard. I wouldn't have got that.
So large mixed parties, a pack of foxhounds, new carriages and wedding clothes, the follies and vices of others were the choices to put into that blank. So it was actually kind of fun.
That's fun.
And my
Yeah.
husband's always game. My daughter has another Pride and Prejudice game, and it's called, I can't remember, something about marrying Mr. Darcy. And so you have to go around and gather your clothes for the ball. And I don't know, it's hilarious. And my husband is so sweet. He plays all these games,
yeah.
and he usually
He's
is
had
the one that
girls for a
marries
long
Mr.
time.
Darcy. Yeah.
He's had girls for a long time.
Yes, when they were little, he always played Pretty Princess.
Yes.
And he would wear the crown, and he'd put on the earrings, and
Oh.
yeah.
My husband let Kaylee put on lipstick on him and paint his nails.
Yes,
you know.
yeah. My husband did let the girls paint his toenails once, and then he had, my husband has issues with blood clots, and so when the blood clots very first started, I took him to the emergency room, and they took his socks off, and his toenails were bright pink.
I'm sure they've seen a lot stranger things than that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have.
He's always game to be a good sport. So anyway, so that was one of the questions. The other thing that I wanted to mention, we don't open until 10, but last week when we were videoing, there were some people trying to get in the store. It was like 3 or 4 minutes before 10.
Yeah.
So the employees went over and unlocked the door, and when I was watching the video, I was like, I'm looking at the door because these teenage boys all file in, and
Yeah.
my dad cross stitches, but I was just thinking that surprises me.
And they came in and they went and they were looking at the notions, and then they wandered around and they went up.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was
They were probably cold.
probably, and we do get that.
Yeah.
Because we're right across from the restaurant,
Right.
and
So
we will get
sometimes we'll
people
get-
come in because there's no room to wait at the restaurant. They'll
Yeah.
come and wait over here.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the only thing we haven't talked about is last week we were, the guys came in and I think we were trying to hurry and finish. And so we did not talk about this pattern.
Oh, okay.
And I had some people
This is
ask
by
about
Moon
it.
Thistle, and this is called Valentine Stitches.
So she has this one. This will come out because it's not in there very good. She has, and then she has these little ones. And Moon Thistle's she's been around
for a
forever.
long time,
I
yeah.
did not know that. Is this new from her?
It was new last year, and we don't have, so.
And I worked at the store, so they've kind of changed the way they're doing the Saturdays here at the store. And Shelly had a couple of holes, so Sandy and I now work the store.
Yep.
One Saturday a month. So it was my Saturday last month, and somebody came in and saw that and wanted it, and they hadn't been entered or prized or anything.
Okay.
So we always call Kathy because Kathy answers us. So
I have nothing to say.
Kathy said, I don't remember what she said. She says, charge this much and just put it under miscellaneous. So
Yeah. Good.
So I know it has been popular because people kept asking what it was. So anyway, it's very cute. We haven't done a lot of embroidery for a while.
No, we haven't. We haven't had new embroidery designs come in for a long time.
Yeah, when I first started, we had a ton of
we did a
embroidery.
lot, Yeah. We did a
But I
lot
mean,
of
that
embroidery.
was 17 years ago. So
Or 27 if it was when I started.
when you started, when you started the store. Yeah.
Someone asked me I think it was in our shop hop meeting, if my mom had opened the store.
Oh.
If I had taken over, because Pat was there, Pat from Quilts, Etc., and her
Yeah.
mom originally opened Quilts.
Right.
And then her mom retired and Pat
took over.
took over, and,
Yeah.
and Pat's daughter works there now, and it's kind of, she and I were discussing when are you going to retire?
No. Well,
At our
Pat's,
meeting the other
Pat's
day.
mom was really old when she finally.
was, yeah. I said, well, my mom retired at 80,
Oh, you've got
from
a little ways
catering.
to go.
so I've got a ways to go.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'd do if I did retire. What would you do, Kathy? I don't know.
Well, Kathy's husband would like them to move to.
She would like to
St.
move to St. George, yes.
Yeah. So.
But that's for another time. Kathy can't leave her mom and her sisters. She would have
No.
major FOMO.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kathy
can you
likes to
imagine
be,
Kathy?
Kathy's the one that's with all the sisters all the time.
Yep, she does
she's
like to
there.
be in the know. And I don't know how you do in St. George.
I don't know either.
It's only 5 hours away, but Chap would really like to go there. So anyway,
It's less than 5.
it's less than 5 hours.
Oh yeah.
It's 4.
I usually
four.
when I would go
Depends
visit
on
Jason's
if-
mom, I would 3.5,
Depends on who's driving
and how often you stop.
and how often you stop. But
We don't stop. We
No.
drive straight through.
Stop.
Oh.
Get a drink.
Take that back. Do you ever stop in Beaver at the cheese factory?
No.
Oh, they have great cheese there and really good ice cream cones.
Oh, no, I've never stopped in Beaver for that.
Yeah.
I've stopped in Beaver one time when we were in a terrible snowstorm.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it in Beaver when we finally made it to Beaver?
Beaver's kind of the place you usually do stop for
It
that.
was so scary.
Yeah.
We were like going sideways up a hill. People were going off all over. It was the scariest I've ever been in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Although I have to have my alignment done on my car because in our snowstorm
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
days ago, I was driving over from the apartment at Kaylee's, took a turn to come into the village, and it's on a slope,
Right.
and my car was like, yeah, no, you're not. And it went, and there's
Yeah.
it's steep right where Randy thought I'd done it down below when I described it to him. I showed him this morning where I was. He says, you would have rolled the car. But my car was like, yeah, no, I'm not. And I know not to put your foot on the brake,
Right.
because that doesn't help you
No.
when you're
When
you
you're
know.
sliding.
So
No,
I'm like
gotta
tapping the
pump.
brakes.
Yeah.
I'm tapping the brakes. I'm like, but my car is like, no, we're gonna keep going. Hit the curb sideways up onto the curb.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my car now shakes.
Oh. Yeah, you got to go get that online.
So I have an appointment Monday because I'm sure Donnie called me because I loaned him my car that night and it didn't do anything when I was driving over to Pine Hills, but I think because of the speed I'm going. I'm
Right.
just going, 5-10 miles into the parking lot. I loaned him my car and he called me, Sandy, is there something wrong with your car? The steering's shaking.
Oh.
And I said, oh, well, I kind of went up on a curb today and about rolled my car. I was grateful the curb stopped me though, because there was a canal down below and it was
Yeah.
pretty steep, but
Yeah.
I'm all good. Just have to have my car looked at.
Of course.
Randy's like, you were going too fast for conditions. I'm like, yeah, probably.
Randy's just really, really cautious too.
Oh, so
He's
cautious.
So cautious.
So cautious.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's cute.
And he's so cautious, but I can't imagine, because when they go hunting, he drives with his dad.
Uh-huh.
And Randy has refused to let his dad drive when they are going hunting because he's like, I cannot drive that slow. So I can't imagine what driving with my father-in-law would be.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Does your father-in-law still drive?
No, he isn't right now.
Yeah.
But he
they said
was
they kinda
up
get to that
until
point.
a few months ago.
Yeah.
But he's kind of struggling. But, 90s.
It's okay to stop driving then. Yeah,
Yeah.
so, we talk about Jason's mom all the time. Oh, she'll be 97
That's amazing.
next month. And that's the thing she misses
just
most
so
is her
with it.
car. She was driving up until we moved her here.
Yeah.
And it was probably time for her to stop, so it worked out well. But, she's kind of going through the time where she's thinking, I'm fine. Why did I move here? I should have stayed where I
Yeah.
was. I think she misses her friends.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
and that's been hard, but I'm like, no.
Yeah, my mom-
And she said to me yesterday, because it was hair day yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I went upstairs with her, and she said, I can't remember what we were talking about, and she's like, well, I'm just not old yet. And I'm like, you are 97. That is
I feel like I'm old.
I know.
Good for her. That's why she's 97.
It's true. And
Because she has that
And
mindset. Mm-hmm.
she does not want me to help her. I'm sure people, when we get to stores and stuff, I'm sure that they're thinking, I can't believe that lady won't go help her out of the car. She gets so angry if you help her. I finally told her, I said, you can get in and out of the car, but stairs are non-negotiable. I
Yeah.
will be taking your arm.
Yeah.
And so she finally consented to that. She did not want me to, but there's been a couple times when she's almost
Yeah.
fallen. I said, I'm sorry.
But
I will
that's-
hold your arm when you go up and down stairs.
Yeah.
So
Because we love
if you
you.
see me out with Jason's mom and I am not holding her arm, that is why. Because she
Yeah.
gets very angry with me.
That's funny.
Oh, anyway.
Okay, so we have some fun projects to show.
Yes.
That we've got
Do you
in.
want to do that or do you want to
should we
do the
our
winner first?
Okay, so last week's question was, do you sew for Valentine's? Do you decorate for Valentine's? And we were giving away one of the mesh project bags.
Yes, the purple
So
one.
the winner was picked, randomly selected, and
Yes.
that is...
I've got to get my glasses. Karen, all these Karens lately. Karen Christmas 7670. And she says, I stitch seasonal projects. I was stitching wool hearts on 4x4 squares while watching your video. My mom will stitch them together for a Valentine's wall hanging. I do the hand stitching and she does the quilting. We've done quite a few we have done a few projects together.
Awesome.
So that's really cute.
Mother and daughter sewing together. Love it.
Yes, so if you are Karen Christmas 7670, please email me at contact us at pineneedlesonline.com. I do try to check the spam folder. We did have a winner who's
Went
into spam. So, but if you don't hear from me, then email again.
Yeah.
So, because I try to be
Or
really good
message,
about getting back to you. But
Yeah.
anyway, but a lot of people do decorate. Some of them don't. Some of them aren't. I know a lot of people
Yeah.
aren't into Valentine's Day.
I'm not into, I don't make a big deal about Valentine's Day. Like my
No.
husband and I don't do some big romantic dinner.
Yeah, we don't
My
either.
sister Natalie does the best Valentine's. And she always has.
Uh-huh.
She makes lobster and steak dinner for her and her husband and their 2 kids. She decorates the table and everything. She always does a lovely dinner. I don't. My husband and I don't make
When
a big
my
deal.
girls were little, we always
I
did
did.
candlelight dinner for Valentine's Day. It was never it was what the kids would eat. It might
Yeah,
be chicken
yeah.
nuggets and fries, but I always would put candles on the table and light the candle. And the girls thought that was so fun to do candlelight dinner. But
Now, if I can get takeout from Cafe Rio, I'm happy.
I'll
Yeah.
be with Erica in New Mexico for
Oh, that's
Valentine's
right.
this year.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So this time I'm going to give away one of Emily Call's new patterns. We'll show
Oh.
here in just a minute. Emily Call, we are lucky enough, she is a local cross-stitch designer
yes.
and a graphic artist, and she has got some fabulous new patterns
And
out.
if you want to dig through some of our old table talks, she did come do
She
table
did
talk
come
with you
to-
once.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we need to have her come again.
We should.
We'll have her come to Stitch Night and do a trunk show.
Yes, she does come to our stitch nights occasionally.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
So she's got some great new Valentine projects, but let's start with some of the things we've got on the table.
Okay.
So we have got, Robin just finished this new table runner. Super cute.
It's really cute.
This is called XOX. And the kit comes with your charm pack and your other fabrics to complete the front end binding. And it comes with the pattern. And again, that pattern, if you want just the pattern we have, is called XOX. And this is a Sandy Gervais pattern.
Did we name the kit the same thing? as the-
It's
just a
called
kit.
XOX Table Runner.
Okay.
So that's what you'd search for, XOX. And it should be under new quilt designs. If you go under what's new
And
quilt.
I know Ariel tries to link.
Right,
them,
yeah.
so.
it should be in there. So that's XOX, and that's a fun, quick table runner.
It's really
Fun to
cute.
use pre-cut. Michelle just
This is so cute.
finished. This is called Sending You My Love,
I think this is adorable.
and so cute. Now this, I love this back fabric. It has these Valentine
Like ice
cream cones
So
where
cute.
the ice cream is hearts.
Oh,
cute.
it's so cute.
So this comes in a kit here, and that is called, I think they did call it Sending You My Love. Oh, Sending You Not My Love, Sending You Love.
Sending
quilt.
you love.
So
Is this a Riley Blake kit?
no,
No?
but it does come in a little Riley
box.
Blake box, one of their nice little boxes, and so that's fun.
It's really cute.
And this again this is Sandy Gervais fabric collection as well, isn't it, Kathy? And that is called Love Us. I Love Us, or just Love
I
Us?
think it's I Love Us.
I Love Us is this fabric collection. So we've got pre-cuts for I Love Us. We've got the yardage. We've got
It's
these
a
two
really
fun
cute
kits.
line.
Yeah,
Really cute line.
really fun. On our table here we have what VJ recently finished. And this is using the Tilda Hibernation collection. And this great Tilda dot that is the background
Love
fabric.
these
I know.
Tilda fabrics.
I love it.
They're
So
so cute.
if you're not familiar with Tilda, you can go to Tilda. If you just type up Tilda, Tilda, quilt patterns, it'll take you to, I think it's Tilda's Friends or something. I can't remember what the website is, but it'll come up in Google search. And you can see Tilda's got tons of free patterns.
Oh, nice.
And you can see the collections. And go find her on Instagram, Tilda, because her new collection that we have coming is my favorite in a long time.
Oh, really?
It's called Jubilee.
Oh.
And it's bright and it's fun and it's cheery, and we've got that collection coming, so watch for that. She's been Instagramming the patterns and stuff using Jubilee the last little while, and they're just fabulous. So,
Oh, cute.
but we have this kit in.
It is really fun to follow, I think, the fabric designers on Instagram, because they kind of,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
they'll show you some sneak peeks
Yeah.
of what's coming. And
So-
if you ever see something, you know, feel free to email us and ask us if we're getting it in.
And if you like, well, I'd like to know when Jubilee arrives. You can call the store and they'll let you know. Just leave your name and phone number, and they'll call you when Jubilee arrives.
Yeah.
We've had people say that, you know, call.
Yeah.
You let me know when that fabric collection
Yeah,
arrives or whatever.
That happens all the time.
And we've ordered her pre-cuts, we've ordered her buttons for Jubilee, and just lots of fun things. If you go to her free patterns, you'll see her Tilda Friends, the little dolls you can make.
Oh, yeah.
And we
Is
have
that
the
the
yarn
one you made?
No, that one's different.
Different.
We have the yarn coming in, the Tilda yarn that's used for the hair on these
Oh,
dolls. So
so
super
cute.
fun.
Cute,
Lots
cute.
of fun there. We have Emily's designs here. So this one is my favorite. And this one is called Heart and Key. Can you see that, Kathy? Or maybe Eric can.
Ariel.
Ariel, sorry.
Whatever one of Shannon's daughters is working for us now.
Shannon's daughter will put a picture of that in. This one's my favorite.
And
Heart and
can you just show the back of it? Because the way she finished it, she
Yeah.
just put a slit in the pillow and then
Yep.
just put that
Just
little,
stuff it, and then the little heart over
which
it.
I think is so cute.
Yeah.
That's a cute idea, I think, to
And
do.
I just love with the ribbon and just a little pin in there. So cute.
It's finished really cute.
And I thought it matches nicely with our bowl club.
Yeah.
There's the kind of
It
similar
does.
feel to that
It does.
design. We have her little Valentine bag here. Oh, there we go.
Caught.
That has, she's used like little Valentine cards and such in.
That's cute.
And that's called Letters of Love. in there. And then this one, I know Kathy brought me a pattern.
That's
Where
right
did I
here.
put- Oh,
I have
okay.
it.
This one is called
Be Mine.
Be Mine. It's a cute little Valentine gal.
And again, she has the little heart
Yep.
on the back.
The nice thing about doing it this way is that you don't have any hand sewing along your seam.
Right. I love
That
that.
you stuff from the back, but you've sewn all the way around, and then you stick this little.
And I have to say, sometimes my seams sewn shut are fantastic, and
Yeah,
other
sometimes
times
they're
just
not.
not.
Yeah. So if you're doing the bowl club, that is an option for you to do.
Yeah, you
Your
could do
pat-
that.
You know, to do your kits that way.
Mhm.
Just cut a cute little wool piece or something on the back
Mhm.
that
Stick it
covers
on the
up
back.
your seam.
Yeah.
So fun new patterns from Emily. So if you will comment, tell us which one is your favorite. So there's Be Mine, Letters of Love, or Heart and Key. So tell us which one you like,
Mm-hmm.
and we will give away a pattern.
Okay.
So we'll just do a random drawing, and whoever that is will get the pattern that they requested. So
Okay. That sounds
super
great.
cute.
Very
So yeah,
cute.
I was so excited for Emily to have these available for us to carry in the store. So
Yeah, I think she's done mainly PDFs
She does
for
mainly
a long
PDFs,
time.
but
and
she's
she
starting
started
to do
some
some-
paper patterns.
yeah, so we're lucky to have these. So
Yeah.
you can check Emily Call her designs out at Emily Call Stitching.
Yeah. She's
in
very talented.
on
Very, very talented.
Etsy. I think is where her shop is.
Yeah, I think so too.
Emily Call Stitching.
Yeah.
So she used
And-
to go under
Salt and pepper.
Salt and Pepper
So-
Stitching, but she's transitioning the name over to Emily.
She's got emilycall.etsy.com, or her Instagram is at emilycall.stitching.
Excellent.
Yeah, so she's
Super nice.
sweet,
Super talented.
Sweet. I mean,
So-
I haven't talked to her, but
Yeah.
everybody tells me she's
really
just
nice.
so nice,
Yeah,
so
she's really
nice.
nice. So we have to have her on again.
Speaking of being really nice, one of our comments in our last video, somebody said, "What a nice employer you are to let your employees go home when the weather's bad."
Oh, well.
They said not everybody would do that, and you know, and
I
I've
was
had
telling
people
them,
say,
go home, get out of here.
She was, and I've had people say before, "Is Sandy as nice as she seems?" She is. She's very, very nice, and she does care about her employees.
I do care about
She
them.
is more concerned about the safety of her employees than making a few extra dollars
That's
by
right.
staying open. So,
And then my customers too, like, stay off the roads.
right,
I can get you some thread or some fabric tomorrow.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, she's very nice.
Oh, thank you. That was very nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we've had some good things. So I
do have
am
nice
heading
customers.
to Disneyland next week.
Oh, Disneyland.
Yes,
That
I'm
sounds
going
lovely.
with my two of my daughters, Ariel and Erica, and Ariel's family is going. So she sent me a video because she's been trying to
you're
get.
going to be going to Haunted Mansion.
I think it's closed. I know.
Your granddaughter will be so
So
sad.
yeah, Ariel sent me a video of my little granddaughter. She's almost 3, and Ariel's saying to her, "Are we gonna have a birthday party?" And she says, "No, a Halloween party."
She doesn't want to
She's wearing a
birthday
jack-o'-lantern sweatshirt, and
Yeah.
Ariel's like, "I don't know." So, but Ariel,
She's as obsessed with Halloween as my grandson is with letters.
yes.
Yesterday I was over there, or no, day before yesterday I was over there for a few minutes, and he had his little letters out, and he had a paintbrush, and he would pick up one of his letters and he'd pretend like he was painting it. And then he'd bring it over to me, and he brought me his little tablet that to draw, and he'd say H, Grandma. And I would draw an H, and then he'd say lowercase, and I'd draw lowercase, and then he'd look at it like he was checking my
Just
work.
to see if you were okay.
And then he'd erase it, and he'd go get another letter, and he was like testing me to make sure I knew how to draw the upper and the lowercase.
You
or
know how to
something.
do your letters properly. Have you passed? Is the question.
Yes, I did.
You
Yes,
passed.
because he'll tell me if it's not right. Let me tell you, and he can
Well,
write them all.
Ariel's not doing a Halloween party, so I'm sure she's going to be disappointed. But
Oh, I hope the
she's
Haunted
doing
Mansion's
She also, my granddaughter also really likes snakes and turtles, and
Isn't she
that
a
kind
unique child?
she is. And so she's kind of doing a creepy crawly birthday party for friends, and Ariel, you know, I mean, she has 2 kids and they're both little, and so she hasn't done a lot of birthday parties. So she says, "Well, I invited like 14 kids, thinking that half of them would make it. They're
all coming. Oh,
So now she's
14 3-year-olds?
I know, so she's got.
Has she lost her mind?
she's gotten into the crocheting, and she thought, oh, I'm going to crochet everybody a little turtle. So she said to me, she's like, okay, when we're on the plane and when we have downtime, can you crochet some turtles for me?
Yes.
I said, yeah, I can help you crochet
Oh,
some
that's
turtles.
fun.
But,
That's
yeah.
fun.
Anyway, so yeah, hopefully it'll be not as cold there as it is here.
No, it won't be. It won't be as
A
cold.
little warmer.
Oh, behind us.
Oh, we need
I
to
forgot about
always
this.
talk about the behind us because people ask.
Behind us, we have a new quilt. What's
This is
one
not flannel. This
called?
is a
This is not.
cotton.
This is cotton.
There's a kit right
Oh, there it is. That'll help me know the name. Put my glasses on. It's called Woodsman All Squared Up. So it's got the pattern and the fabric again for your front and your binding.
Okay, and is that the name of the line?
Woodsman is the line.
Woodsman is the
collection.
line?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a Riley Blake collection, just a great
It's
camping
really
quilt or
cute.
masculine quilt, or just fun. Yeah. Black and red is always a hit. I
University of
say
Utah.
it's because University of Utah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. You're a
Yeah.
University of
Yeah.
Utah fan.
So we won't talk about sports because my Jazz lost last night.
Oh, they did?
Oh yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But but can't win them all.
You can't. You can't.
But I like to.
Yeah, we try.
Anyway, thank you for joining us for Table Talk, for listening to our
Our ramblings.
chatter, our ramblings. We appreciate it. Drop a comment of any kind. Tell us if there's something you want to
Yeah.
hear about or something that you're doing. that
And
you
make
found
sure you
fun.
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, share with your friends.
And you must be 18 or older to enter our
To enter our
drawings.
drawings. Thank you. Good
Yeah.
job. Thank you. We'll see you next week.